A Model for Matisse is a fascinating play about a unique friendship and the extraordinary work of art it produced. The play by Barbara F. Fried and Joe Hanrahan just had its world premiere in a superb production by the Midnight Company. The two characters in the play are the great French artist Henri Matisse and Sister Jacques Marie, a Dominican nun whose name was Monique Bourgeois when the two first met in 1942. While still a student, she answered an ad posted at her nursing school in Nice for a temporary position as a night nurse to Matisse. When she was no longer needed, Monique returned to her school. Somewhat later, Matisse called and invited her to model for him because he found it difficult to paint without a human presence. After the Italian army came into France, Matisse moved from Nice to Vence, Monique's home. Monique eventually went back there, too, to recuperate from an illness at a Dominican-run convalescent home directly across from Matisse's villa. Matisse and Monique renewed their friendship and began working together again. Eventually, the care of the nuns inspired Monique to become a nun herself, to Matisse's consternation. Her novitiate took place away from Vence, but the friendship continued in correspondence. After taking her final vows, Sister Jacques Marie was sent back to Vence to serve as a nursing sister in the same Dominican home near Matisse where she was once treated. While taking special care of an elderly nun, Sister Jacques Marie made a sketch of the Ascension of the Virgin Mary into heaven. Matisse was determined to make the drawing a stained glass window in the convent's chapel. When he found out the nuns had only an old garage with a leaky roof to pray in, Matisse decided to design a chapel to honor his friend's drawing. He was as good as his word. In his own estimation, the Chapel of the Rosary in Vence was Matisse's masterpiece. Fried made a documentary about this story in 2003. Hanrahan's approach to Fried about licensing the film led to a collaboration between the two on the play. Matisse and Sister Jacques Marie take turns as narrators to fill in the story between their scenes together. The transitions are wonderfully fluent, and the drama is gripping throughout, thanks to the mastery of the script itself, the perceptiveness of Elie Schwette's directions, and the brilliance of the performances by Hanrahan and Rachel Hanks. Hanrahan has the full measure of Matisse's age, his illnesses and infirmities, his sense of humor, and his persistence. Hanks's range is astonishing. She captures Monique's ingenuousness in her first encounter with Matisse, Sister Jacques Marie's wistfulness in remembering her friend after his death, and many other perfectly gauged emotions in between. Kudos must also go to Liz Henning's costumes and Tony Anselmo's lighting. This play must be published, and Michael B. Perkins' video design should be a part of the package. As our clips demonstrate, the video adds immeasurably to the pleasure of A Model for Matisse.
Yes, indeed. And as you say, the fascinating story, extremely well told and performed.